Well, hello there, welcome back to Star Trek Online. This is Inferiority Complex. We have Captain Kolos loaded up and we are going to have a look at this little incoming hail here, whilst we have a little bit of an update on some of the news that's been happening in Star Trek Online since the last video I uploaded, which was frankly ages ago. So let's have a quick look at this mission and then we can have a wee discussion whilst we fly to it. Hot lead. It appears the Tholians have taken up residence on a Class Y planet in the Nukara system. Very uncharacteristic for such an isolationist species. We need to figure out what has brought them so far out of their home space before we are confronted with a large war fleet at our doorstep. We have a small scouting party already on the planet. Grab an environment suit and report to the base camp commander there. The Nukara system is located in the Beta Quadrant. We get just a little bit of experience points and expertise, but we do get a title, Sizzling Sleuth, and 5 fleet marks. This is just a tiny little mission. Report to someone and talk to them, and it pops up in sector space when you're level 50 because it is tied into the Nukara Strike Force reputation system. As you can see, there's a lot of these reputations have opened up to me now. The newest one, Temporal Defence Initiative, because Star Trek Online has released the newest expansion, Agents of Yesterday. Okay, let's accept this mission. We'll fly to Nukara Prime. I'm not that far from it. Oh my goodness, that's quite good. Okay, so why have I not uploaded any videos recently? Well, the simple fact is, I've been recording and I've also been processing and editing some of the videos I recorded from a long time ago. We have not had a video with D84 in a long time. I've got a series of them going up soon. That's going to be the Iconian War arc that played out a long time ago. He had all of those recorded, as well as the Future Proof sequence of missions. Now, Future Proof is the sequence of missions that have been that we've been playing through here. Sunrise, Stormbound, Time and Tide, and then Temporal Front being the most recent. And the final 2 missions in this sequence have been added in, but because they're not being added in as featured episodes, then unfortunately I can't play them until I'm level 60, so it's going to be a long time before we see these the final part of that story coming into play. But the other reason why this final 2 episodes are being limited to level 60 is because of some of the other things that are taking place in Star Trek Online. If you create a new Federation character, and you'll see this in a very soon in an upcoming video as well, there is a new 23rd century Starfleet faction which is currently being added to the game. It acts as a sort of prelude to the normal Federation run. So whilst I'm going to start a new character and play through those missions, I'm not going to keep it going, because D84 will act as the sort of chronology of Federation missions. There is a new story arc added in here, Yesterday's War, and the events of this sort of lead on from the Agents of Yesterday arc, story arc that the 23rd century faction captains get, but they don't get the Once and Future Agent mission. They just go straight into the core of the matter. This Once and Future Agent acts as the introduction for non-23rd centuries Federation captains to get this sort of backstory as to what's going on. Temporal Agent Daniels being a guy that first showed up in episodes of Star Trek Enterprise. So we'll play those through here on Captain Kolos once we get to them in the mission sequence. There's a lot to go through here still. And I'm level 51 or 52, I can't remember, 51. So we will get to these missions eventually. So we'll continue with our main story arc. We finished Spectres last time. And we're now on to Blood of the Empire, Destiny, Afterlife, and the Gates of Grithor. We will continue our missions at that stage. That's going to be a little bit to come. Yeah, I haven't played them, I haven't recorded them. As you can see, I haven't played them through. The skip and the hail buttons are there. Until that happens, I definitely must get around to getting better Kobali set parts. Another thing I want to do is go back to a cannon build, because since I last recorded a video and got to use this lovely ship, I really love the Nekvar. I said it in the last video, it's absolutely amazing ship. Really like this ship, it's a beautiful ship. But since we last played Star Trek Online, there has been a ship which was basically almost given away free, and it's a Klingon ship, and it's tier 6. It's the Mata Raptor. It has a huge amount of well, it's a Raptor, so it's not an engineering based ship. So ideally it's for a tactical based captain, but this is a tier 6 ship, and it is proper sort of Klingon type stuff, and I might end up using it instead. It's a really nice looking, fierce looking ship, and I would suspect I will switch to using this at some point. It's a lot of mobility, much like some of the early ships I used on Kolos. From about level 1 up to 20, after about level 30 I think I switched to a proper engineering ship. But this ship is, well, agile. It turns really well, and it's pretty nice to look at, really. Anyway, that would mean I'd have to go back to using cannons instead of beams. As you can see from this, I'm using beams at the moment, beam arrays, and I'd have to go back to using cannons if I wanted to keep using this. Now, that wouldn't be a big deal. I do have cannons that I was playing with a while back, so I'm not entirely out on without any resources here. Switching back to those cannons and then these turrets wouldn't be a big deal. They're very low level. I'd have to get new ones or upgrade these ones. I'm not entirely sure what I'd do. Anyway, this video is going on a bit longer than I really intended. Let's queue up some I must have duty officers. No duty officer missions, but it won't let me do. Oh, there we go. Let's research beam technology. I've only got two research lab scientists at the moment. I need to get another one. So I'll switch off to Kronos and do the duty officer recruitment missions whilst I'm online here. Anyway, just wanted to let everybody know what was going on. I haven't forgotten about this. It's just a case of just not having a lot of time to play Star Trek Online, and I've been doing a little bit of editing instead. So as I say, D84 and his Iconian war story will be coming online over the course of the next month, and then this video should be up before all that, of course. We aren't able to finish the the future-proof stories, as has been said. The Yesterday's War story arcs jumps into this here, ties up some of the loose ends and all that. And there'll be a new story arc added into the game eventually after Future Proof, which will sort of bring us featured episodes again, and I will be recording those and putting them up when I have the sort of an upload pattern, something once I get back into uploading on a regular basis. Let's beam down and see what's going on Nukara Prime then. Need to watch out with these Tholians. Nukara Prime is a demon world, class Y. Surface temperatures are above 500 Kelvin. The atmosphere, if you can call it that, is saturated with sulfur and thermionic radiation, and the interspatial rifts will affect humanoid physiology in quite negative ways. You'll melt without an environmental suit, and that's if you don't choke on the sulfur fumes or die of radiation exposure first. Do I have an environment suit? Yes, I have 5 environment suits. Obviously, useful. Wear your environmental suit. If you don't, I'll have to send someone to pick up your corpse, and frankly, I don't need the extra work. Such a cheerful captain, this guy. Commander, even. Glad to see you. We could use all the help we can get. These Tholians are up to something big. Receive the following reward. Yep, let's take that. And there's all these missions that can be played out on Nukara Prime. The easy missions are easily doable on your own. Medium, they recommend at least going in pairs, but again, if you're careful, you can do them on your own. And there's actually hard level missions as well, but I don't think they work until you've at least played through the easy ones. Zone wide, there's 2 areas you can go on Nukara. You can go out onto the surface, and there's minerals that you can mine, and you get lovely bits and pieces as a reward for that. But the other thing is there's also an alternative zone-wide mission. It's not active at the moment, which is called Thinning the Hive, which basically is just killing Tholians. So it's an awful lot of fun. There is another set of missions. You can see this guy here on the other side of the force field. He has missions which lead to inside that cave. There are 3 levels of caves, and a big spoiler, if you take the hard level mission from him, I say a big spoiler, it's a subtle spoiler, you will find out why the Tholians are actually interested in this world. The easy and medium missions he has are just basically going around inside the caves, collecting stuff, killing Tholians as well. Over here, this guy, easy and medium, is going around collecting things, killing Tholians. But the hard level missions from the guy inside the cave, that will allow you to find out why the Tholians are so interested in Nukara Prime. Anyway, that's me. That's everything we're going to get from me today. I'm not going to say anything else other than I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.